lovely friends. Welcome back to my channel. This is Happy Hillary's Nails, and I am Hillary. So today, we're going to talk about polishes that I have made. I partnered with Glitter Unique a couple years ago, and they sent me some beautiful glitters and mica powders, and they sent me glitter suspension and mica suspension to make nail polishes with. So I have some of those to share with you today. I thought we would do this in a couple different parts. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you the nail polishes. Then I'm going to show you the toppers. And then I thought in another video we could talk about, or we could make nail polish. So maybe I would do like a community poll and see what you guys want to see, and I can show you what I've got. So we'll do that in another video. So I thought that would be fun. Let me get this to wiggle a little bit less. So the first thing we're going to do is look at the nail polishes I've made. And I'll go through these kind of rapid fire. The first one I have here, this is Hillary Squared. This is a polish that I made with Hillary from Mediocre Manny's. We made a couple of bottles. She, I think, made 2 and I made this one, or I made 2 and she made 1. I'm not sure anymore. It's been a couple of years. But this is a dusty green polish with a violet shimmer. And this was a lot of fun to make. As you can see, I have, some of these have labels, some of them don't anymore. But that is Hillary Squared. Next, I have a polish I call Fairy Wings. And this is a shimmery blue polish with an iridescent quality and a purple shimmer. And this is beautiful. It turns out so lovely on the nails. I just am really happy with this one. It was a lot of fun to make. I do have all of the formulas written down, but I don't necessarily have all of the products anymore. So with some of the glitters, the glitter toppers, I do have a bunch of those. So if somebody wanted to buy one of those, I could remake that. But unfortunately, these polishes are kind of one of a kind. So that was Fairy Wings. Next, I have Melusine. And Melusine is a female fairy figure in European folklore, and she's kind of like a water sprite. So this is a vibrant teal blue with a multi-chrome shimmer and micro hollow flakes. And once again, this polish is just gorgeous on the nails. It is perfect for summer. It gives you that watery, ethereal blue with that shimmer. Absolutely stunning. So this is Melusine. Next, I have a glitter bomb. This is Janus. And this is named for the constellation. And this is a chameleon glitter with pink, red, and gold. And then it has hollow micro flakes in it. And you can see all that shifting chameleon glitter is just so beautiful on the nail. There is a lot going on here. So yes, so this is Janus. And next we have Delphinus, and this is inspired by the constellation in the northern hemisphere for the dolphin or the porpoise. And this is a cyan blue ultra chrome chameleon pigment with a silver magnetic pigment, and you can see the silver magnetic pigment is very strong, and you can see that there's quite a bit of polish used in this bottle. But let's see if we can pull that line nice and tight. There you go. That is just an absolutely stunning blue And then you can see that magnetic line in that silver. It just really pops. So this is one of my absolute favorites from this collection that I made. Next, I have a rose by Any Other Name, and this is a thermal. It is a colorless to rose pink thermal polish with a violet shimmer, and the shimmer's not particularly strong, but you can see a flash of it when I move it. So it doesn't, I don't feel like it showed up tremendously on the nails, but you can see it in the bottle. So that is a rose by Any Other Name. Next, I have Dragons Have Feelings Too, and as you can see, none of the rest of these will have labels on them. I ran out of labels, and I didn't print anymore, I'm sorry, but maybe you can see the polish is a little better this way. But this is Dragons Have Feelings Too. It is a thermal. This is a purple to green shifting thermal polish, and it is gorgeous. So those were the two thermals I have, and they haven't dyed yet, and I made them in 2022. So the next one I have here is Never Enough, and this was inspired by The Greatest Showman. This is a cyan blue ultra chrome with pink, orange, gold, lime color shifting flakes. And I was just inspired by the movie The Greatest Showman and the song Never Enough. I think because I just couldn't stop putting stuff in it. Maybe there's just never enough glitters and flakies. So look at those. Absolutely stunning. So that is Never Enough, inspired by the movie The Greatest Showman. Next, sorry, let me get organized here. We have Sailor's Snowstorm. And this is a deep blue indigo crelly with different size white hex and square glitters. And this is just absolutely beautiful on the nails. The glitters are so beautiful in this. So that is Sailor's Snowstorm. Next, we have Mermaid Voltage. This is a teal blue polish with a violet shimmer. So I kept this one kind of simple, but it's gorgeous on the nails. I love this polish. It's so pretty. So I'm definitely going to be pulling this one out more often for nail art. Definitely a great background for mermaids. Then I have Plum Reverie. This is a vibrant royal purple polish with a pink shimmer and pink iridescent flakies. That is that. Then I have my next polish is called Confetti Cloud. This is a sky blue crelly with rainbow metallic flakes. And I did all of these in 2 coats. So this was a little bit sheer. You might want to do 3. And the last nail polish I've got is this green here called Kiwi Disco. This is a bright green polish infused with dazzling micro holographic glitters. So this I call Kiwi Disco. So those are all of the polishes that I made. Next up, we have the toppers. So we're gonna do those over clear, and then over white, and then over black. So you can see those. Let me move those in. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 toppers. I did paint a little extra because I had a couple other ones and I decided not to include them. So I'm just gonna do the ones that I've got, and we just won't worry about the extra ones that are painted. Oh, this has been used. Let me grab a new one. There we go, perfect, nice and clean. Alrighty, are we ready? So the first thing I have here is My Unicorns Prettier. This is the first topper I made. This is absolutely gorgeous over pinks and purples and blues, but I'm going to show it to you just over clear and then black and white. Move these up here. Put this in here. There we go. So you can see it over clear. And then over white. Has that opalescent look. And over black. Now this turns into this fiery, gorgeous red over black. So stunning. So this is My Unicorns Prettier over white, over black, and then just as a clear. Next, we have one that I made for spring nails, and this is called Hippity Hoppity Hollow, and it has all these gorgeous pastel pink and green and blue and purple hex glitters, and then I dumped a ton of holographic micro glitter in there. So we will see this. Over clear. There we go. Over white. And we do, because they're so pastel, lose some of those glitters in there over the white, but that hollow is just absolutely stunning. And then over black. We can definitely see all of those pops of color from the hex glitters. So beautiful. This is really pretty over like light springy colors, like a pink or a purple or a blue or a green. So that is Hippity Hoppity Hollow. And if anybody was interested in this one, I could make that for them. Next, I have Belinda. Belinda, all I have is that it was made with Unicorn Pigment number 8. So we're gonna check this out over the clear. So it has this orangey pink gold. So let's see that over the white. And once again, you can see like the green on the edges and then the pink. There we are. And then let's see what we get over black, because I have a feeling it's going to look very different over black. Wow, yeah. So you can see the red and the copper in there really well, and definitely the green as well. That's beautiful over black. Okay, so that was Belinda. And Belinda, little history about me, is the name that I give to all of my cars also. It was my mom picked it out for her cars, and I use it for my cars. So all my cars are named Belinda. Okay, moving on, we have, sorry, I'll show you the polish. What I call Mariposa, and this is inspired by Barbie. So this is I used Bit of Neon glitter, which is tiny pink and purple glitters with larger white hex glitters. And I do have this. If you were interested, I could make you a bottle of that. So if you were interested, you could send me a message on Instagram or send me an email. So here we have this over clear. This would be great for Valentine's Day. Or if you're a pink lover and you want to wear pink on Wednesdays, this would be great for that. Over white. And that is super cute. Super, super cute. Over white, you can really see all of those pink and purple glitters. And then over black. There we are. So pretty. I love that. And this would be gorgeous over a pink or another Valentine's-y color. So that is Mariposa. Next, I have what I named Saved by the Screech, because this just reminds me of Saved by the Bell. And it just brings me flashbacks of 80s and 90s TV shows and cartoons. So this is the Illuminate Glitter Mix featuring bright blue, red, green, and pink hex glitters in various sizes. So we'll do this over the clear. Look at that. That is so much fun. You might have to do a little glitter placement with this one, but as you can see, you get a lot out on that first, just that first helping, you get a lot of glitter. So then we'll do it over the white. Ooh. And look at that. Is that not an 80s TV show to you, a 90s TV show to you? Just popped right on the nail. So cute. Look at that. I love that. Absolutely gorgeous over the white. And then here we are over the black. And once again, those glitters just really pop. There it is over the black. So pretty. Okay, so that was Saved by the Screech. Then we have what I called An Adventure Awaits, and this is inspired by the movie Up and the balloons from the movie that take him off to the tropical island he's been dreaming of his whole life with his wife Ellie. So this is An Adventure Awaits. And this is a shredded glitter mix in a rainbow of colors. Let's get this one. Oh, I did it over the white first. I skipped over the clear, so that's okay though. But that's, oh wow, that is so beautiful over the white. Look at that. It's just a rainbow of shards in there. You can see orange and green and blue and red and just all the colors. So let's do this on the clear. Absolutely stunning. And over the black. That just looks like a party on the nails. Really beautiful. Absolutely stunning. So that was An Adventure Awaits. Then I have this stunner. And this I call Esmeralda. You can see there's purple, fuchsia, blue, green. This is inspired by the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Esmeralda, the character in that movie. And this is a green to blue to purple chameleon glitter with a cyan blue ultra chrome chameleon pigment. And there is a lot of tiny glitter packed into one swipe of that polish. I have a feeling it's going to be really, really pretty over the white. And I was not wrong. See all the different colors. It's like a peacock. Stunning. And then over black. There we go. Absolutely stunning. You can see that teal blue and the purple on the edge. Very pretty. So that was Esmeralda. Next, I made this gorgeous polish, which is a pink hollow blend. And this I called Big Mistake. Big, huge, which is inspired by Pretty Woman. I just thought that this reminded me of Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman. I don't think she wears anything pink, so I don't know why, but it just, you know, one of those things. So pink, Pretty Woman. So we will swatch that on the clear wheel. There we go. And then if this is one you wanted, I could make this one too. This is Big Mistake. Big, huge. Let's see it over white. There we go. That is over white, and let's see how she turns out over black. Oh, wow. There we go, over black. It's super pretty. You can see it's so holographic. Gorgeous. So that one was Big Mistake. Big, huge, inspired by Pretty Woman. Then I have this cutesy right here, which is called Cotton Candy Time. And I used Cotton Candy Remix glitters, with, it has blue and pink glitters in it, as you can see. And now you can see why I called it Cotton Candy Time. I do have the glitter available for this. If this was something you were interested in, I could make a bottle for you and send it your way. So let's see that over the white. So cute. Oh my gosh. Is that not adorable? That is so cute. It just looks, it makes it look like it's its own polish. It doesn't even look like a white polish. It looks like just its own unique polish. Crazy. Okay, here we go. Over black. Look at that. Wow, that is so pretty. Over the black, it's just stunning. You can see the pink and the blue and the silver flecks in there and those square glitters. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So that was Cotton Candy Time. There we go, Cotton Candy Time. Then I have 3 more. We're almost to the end. You guys have hung out this long. Let me know what you think in the comments. What's your favorite so far? Is there any that you don't like so far out of the polishes or the toppers? Thank you for hanging in with me this long. It's really, really awesome. So this is what I call Mauna Loa. And this is a volcanic fire micro flake with a red orange shimmer. And it's like, I mean, you can see pink, you can see gold. Gorgeous. Let's try this over clear. Just a very shimmery, you can see that pink and gold in there. Over white, it just gives this pink gold pearlescent. And over black. Oh, I can't wait to see what this looks like. Oh, that is so pretty. It's this fiery red or this gorgeous fuchsia, whatever you think that is in your head. That's the color that it is. There's no arguing here. Look at that. It's so pretty. Over the black. That was Mauna Loa. Then I have 2 that look almost exactly alike, but they are different, I promise. And these are the last 2. This I call Phoenix Fire. And this is a topper with iridescent shifts of green to gold to red. You'll see that over the black. Okay, there we go, right here. There we go. Then over white. This just looks opalescent to me. I love the look of an opalescent nail polish, and this really just does the trick. It's so stunning, but you can definitely see there's like a flash of orange to red. And now we'll do it over the black. And isn't that just stunning, folks? That's absolutely beautiful. So once again, this is the polish I called Phoenix Fire. And the last one, oh, I'm so sad, we're coming to the end. This is another Flaky Bomb. This is a topper with iridescent shifts of pink to fuchsia to red over black. And this is Love Spell. And this is just so beautiful to me. I absolutely love this one. So let's try this one out over the clear. Right here. So there they are next to each other on the clear, and we have the white. And once again, they look similar over the white. I feel like Love Spell is a little more sparse than Phoenix Fire. That is over the white. And lastly, over the black. So you can definitely see this one is a bright pink. And then this one has more gold in it. So there we are. So that is the 3 wheels of toppers. And like I said, if there's anything that you like that I can remake, I would be happy to do that for you. Those again would be like the Hippity Hoppity Hollow with the pastel, the Mariposa with the bit of neon, the Saved by the Screech, which is the Illuminate, the Big Mistake, Big Huge, which is the Pink Hollow, or the Cotton Candy Time with the Cotton Candy Remix glitters. So those are some of the ones that if you were so inspired and you wanted to check out, I could make those for you and send them your way. But otherwise, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching and staying all this way till the end. I know this was a long one, but we will do a poll for making polish on my community tab, so you can join in on that. And we will make some polish in the next, well, not in the next video, but next month. So, all right, that's going to be it for today. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.